The Circle of the Desert. In the vast, golden stretches of the Sahara, a man named Karim wandered in search of rare herbs he used for healing. He was known in his village as the Desert Doctor. One scorching afternoon, while traversing a lonely dune, Karim stumbled upon a dying camel, its legs trembling, eyes sunken, breath shallow. Abandoned, dehydrated, and barely alive. Moved by pity, Karim gave the camel his last drops of water, set up a shade using his cloth, and stayed with it for hours. He even sang softly to keep the animal calm. As the sun dipped below the dunes, the camel stood, weak but alive. Karim guided it to a nearby oasis and nursed it back to health over a few days. Once strong again, the camel wandered off into the desert. Karim smiled, unsure if he'd ever see it again. Years passed. One day, Karim was traveling through a remote part of the desert with a caravan. A sandstorm struck suddenly, violent and blinding. The group scattered in panic. When the storm cleared, Karim was alone, lost, and his supplies buried or gone. He wandered, dehydrated, disoriented, on the brink of collapse. As he dropped to his knees, ready to surrender to the sands, he heard a familiar grunt. A camel. It wasn't just any camel, it was his camel. The one he had saved. Its eyes met his with eerie recognition. Draped across its back was a pack filled with water, dates, and a small blanket, almost as if prepared for this moment. Karim, bewildered but grateful, took the supplies and followed the camel. It led him, slow and steady, through the dunes until lights flickered in the distance. A small Berber encampment. He was saved. Later, the elders in the camp said they'd seen the camel before, often wandering the edges of the desert, but it never approached anyone. Now. Some said it was coincidence. Others believed it was fate. But Karim knew the truth, the desert had repaid a debt, in the most unexpected way.